Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 28 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. This is the Saga of the Titans, and I'm joined here by Sweden,
Hello,
played by,
Izual.
and Denmark, played by.
Bussie.
Oh yeah, Bussie, that guy. Who am I playing as? I'm the Empire of Scandinavia, aren't I?
What empire?
I'm Norway. So, what did you guys do in the last episode?
Denmark's dirty work.
Thank you.
Conquered the Teutons and gave it back to Denmark. And I got nothing for it.
And I joined and got a bit of war tax money from it, so thanks for that.
So Denmark, you owe us.
Yeah.
I'll have Riga, please.
Pull off.
And I am paying off loans. I'm actually making a bit of money for once. Yay. And I just spent a bunch of development on... Sorry, a bunch of admin... No. A bunch of monarch points, that's the word, on a development. I can't talk today for some reason.
And we're all hoping the League War will kick off sometime soon.
I just paid off another loan. I'm down to 10. I really wish there was a way of raising more loyalty. I don't like how it ticks down to 50.
For your estates.
Yeah.
It makes sense. If you ignore somebody and leave them alone, what are they going to do for you?
Yeah, but there's no ways of raising it except for giving them land, and you can only do that one off.
Yeah, that or the monopoly charters or the diet.
Yeah.
My problem is influence. My merchant guilds are down at 30% influence, so I can't use any of the actions, and I can't raise the influence without giving them more land.
Yeah. Well, with influence, I think it is land. Like, the more land you give them, the higher their base influence is. That you
Yeah,
can
but I
at least
don't want to give
modify.
them land.
That is a trade-off, though. With loyalty, there is literally no other way of raising it. Once the loyalties tick down, there's no base. It doesn't have a higher base loyalty.
Yeah, it's just events.
You have to use it while it's high.
Yeah, and I don't like the fact that the second estates bonus effectively disappears. There is no way of getting back up to that level. I can't do grant monopoly charters for another bunch of years. 13.
So which idea group should I get?
Oh, that's true. I could get another Diplo idea. I could get trade.
Would be useful.
That
I was
would be
thinking
useful.
about trade, but I don't do a huge amount of it because you guys have the coast.
Well, I've just taken trade. And that's given me
I
another
might get
merchant.
espionage ideas actually.
Just got an event, lose 5 mercantilism or lose a bunch of loyalty. Well, I'm not going to lose mercantilism. So
Good choice.
the merchant guilds have a loyalty of 6%.
6.
Yeah.
Crikey.
So what do you reckon? Espionage ideas?
They're only really good if you're embargoing, I think. Like, they're really
Spy
strong
network
for that.
construction is good. Advisor cost. Trade power.
Some.
What ideas group do you have?
At the moment, religious quantity and influence.
And does it have to be a Diplo idea?
I can only really afford Diplo points, maybe military.
I would say go for another military.
Yeah, offensive.
Quality or offensive.
I would go offensive because you don't really have a navy.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah, but I really like the infantry combat ability and the discipline.
But offensive gives you leader shock, I think,
And fire.
and fire,
Yeah.
and discipline, and morale recovery, and siege ability is also good.
Land force limit too.
Yeah, discipline and manpower, morale recovery in there as well. So yeah, offensive I think is probably the best bet at the moment. I quite like defensive as well because the morale boost is very strong.
9 loans. I'm making 9 ducats a month at the moment.
Nope, take 14.
Not too shabby. Ooh. No, too expensive.
And I've got my course back on the Teutonic lands.
Hooray!
I mean the Danish lands.
And the colony you paid for just finished. So I'm sending another one.
Nice.
You have to rename the province now.
That can be arranged.
In honor of Bussie.
What would you like it to be called?
Whatever you like.
I don't actually know how you rename. How do you do it?
Just click on the name.
That's not working. Oh yes it is.
Really?
Yeah it is. There you go. Bussie land.
Hooray.
It's the one province I own in Nova Scotia. You could have one as well, Sweden. A country to
I
live on in
could.
posterity.
I still have 3 loans to pay off and 600 ducats of debt.
What am I down to? 1,100.
And I just realised rather stupidly I didn't put my army maintenance down after the last war. Now I'm making 17 ducats a month.
Whoopsie.
Well, I was making 9 anyway with full maintenance. But I want to pay these loans off.
Yeah, me too. Riga is fighting someone. Oh, rebels. Protestant rebels. No, Catholic. Wait, are they Protestant? No, they're Catholic. Why are they getting Catholic zealots in Riga? They are Catholic.
That's something I've noticed in a single-player game as well. Zealots of that religion popping up in provinces that belong to the same religion, Protestant and Catholic. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't make sense.
No.
Two loans left.
Lucky you.
Yeah, but I've got nothing I can do now.
Ooh, I can change the culture in Lubeck. Yes, please. Lovely jubbly. I can probably adopt a Muscovite fairly soon.
Nice.
It'd be beneficial for me to grab Latvian as a culture.
In that case, you should take Goldingen at one point as well. I'm not going to take Latvian as an accepted culture.
I've only got 21 development in Latvian, so it wouldn't be worth it right now.
Yeah, but if you take Goldingen and Midtower,
Then you would have more.
Not much more.
Goldingen's 10, Mittal 7, 17 more.
Yeah, nearly double, but not much. I guess if I could get Uriev as well, that would be good. I really want the Novgorodian part of Russia.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I can have improved fortifications in Akashus for 50 ducats for the rest of the game, or lose 1 prestige if I don't. Nah, I'll lose the prestige. I don't think I've ever done that before. It's just not really
Yeah, it's
worthwhile.
usually a no-brainer.
Yeah, but I don't expect to need to use forts very often. Although that was my capital.
Muscovy are doing well keeping up with tech, because they are 2 institutions behind.
That must be costing them a small fortune.
Yeah, 77%. Ah, here we go. I can now embrace the printing press for a cost of 971.
Ouch. How much development do you guys have?
295.
Sweden?
351.
319. Oh, I'm at full manpower again.
So the only reason I'm a great power is because I've got the institution already.
Yep. I would overtake you as soon as I got it.
Yeah, we'd both overtake Muscovy and kick them off the bottom. So 3 great powers versus whomever we attack is going to incite someone else to join, isn't it?
Yeah. Eight loans. Tick tock, tick tock.
1 left.
Nice.
3 loans.
So what do you think the next target's going to be?
For me, it's got to be Muscovy again, but I can't break them away from the Ottomans. Have subsidies.
Ooh, that's another colony. Which I can now do in the Caribbean. Ooh, England's building down there really quickly. I need to get on that.
Do you have enough for a colonial nation?
Yeah, 5. Once that one's finished, that will be the nation, which is why I'm not doing any more in Canada. Trinidad it is.
Spain are doing well. And the Portuguese colony is strong.
Yeah. Hopefully my colony can take the Scottish one at some point.
Yeah.
Cruises has ended. Have ended.
Or should I go for North America instead of Caribbean?
I'd go for North America, I think. Try and consolidate a strong holding up there, and then you can avoid getting into colonial wars, because that, with those 2 islands, the British colony will just be better than yours.
True. Alright then, North America it is.
New York.
Yep.
We could take on Scotland, because they're only allied with Holland.
Ooh,
Oh, hang on, I've gone to the wrong place. Delaware.
I want Holland.
Lose a base tax in Jämtland, or lose nobility loyalty. Tough choice. Sorry, nobility, but I just don't care. 7 loans.
Oh yeah, Cologne is still my ally.
I'm seeing if I can get Bohemia.
Oh, that would be nice.
Close to
Rivaled
being...
with Denmark, though.
Well. I'm trying to get the Palatinate.
Unfortunately, everybody we might want to ally is rivaled with at least one of us.
I don't even know who my rivals are. Brunswick, Scotland, and Muscovy. No. Scotland, Muscovy, and Poland. Sorry.
Kazan, Muscovy, and Poland.
Brunswick's rivaled me.
Oh, my king needs to die. 313.
Here's something I've never seen before. The Ottoman Navy is 3,000% stronger than mine.
Oh, bloody hell. I wouldn't screw with their navy then.
No. The Spanish one is 3,339% stronger.
Not bad.
And the Ottoman army is double mine, so I probably won't rival them.
Well, I just put some claims on Muscovy, Galich, and Viatka.
We can't actually get royal marriages with anybody, can we?
Nope.
No. Don't think so. Two more provinces are about to get printing press. Sorry, yeah, printing press. Global trade hasn't happened yet.
20 years for that one.
Oh, Norway got a bunch more provinces in Lubeck with this update. Well, 2 more. 3 more.
What?
2 more. 2 more.
In Lubeck?
Yep.
Oh, the trade node.
Agdisden, Bratsburg.
Got bigger. Yeah.
Native uprising. Damn it. Is that going to kill it? Probably.
Poland is no longer great.
Good. Attack! Oh, no.
Would bring in Spain.
And France.
Oh yeah, the Catholic League.
Yeah.
Destroyed my
Damn
colony. Oh. You know what? I'm going to get colony next door to Delaware, then I'll get Delaware when I have the adjacency bonus.
England could really screw with Europe now.
How so?
They're leader of the league.
That's what happened in the Prussia game as well. They were the one who started it.
Start the war and then just build the wooden wall.
Yeah, basically. 6 loans.
Great way to screw with the French. No loans.
Oh, hang on. One of my subsidies has ended.
I've got 7 loans.
Okay.
I can give you some still.
No, it's alright. I'm currently making 10 ducats. It'll be 8 ducats when the next colony actually starts. And I have a third colonist I could use.
Gain 30 Diplo power or gain 30 relations with Muscovy? Tough choice.
Oh, Sweden.
Yeah, don't worry, don't complain, keep your hair on.
Get iron. Ooh, this is interesting. Prospectors have found large quantities of iron, lead, and copper in the area between Bratsburg and Oslo. Developing the nearby villages into proper mining towns will be costly, but the dream of becoming self-sufficient on weapons-related metals now seems within reach. So I can get iron in Akershus, or I can get copper in Akershus, or I can get one base production in Akershus. I'll take the iron. Ooh,
Yeah, definitely.
thank you, Sweden.
You've now got enough for 2 colonists.
Yep, all 3 of my colonists are now in action.
I'm making 20 a month, so it was pretty easy to just double the subsidy.
Fair enough.
And finally, time to start building things.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what I'd want to build once the loans are all gone.
My next tech will be quantity, I think.
Your next idea.
Idea, yeah. Cheaper armies, bigger armies. Good.
Yeah, I like quantity.
I think I'm actually going to focus on diplomatic ideas. On diplomacy, monarch points rather. So I can get trade and more production development.
Muscovy caught me spying.
Not many people catch me spying. Like, I've had a spy in Scotland for... since we started this session, in fact. It just hasn't been caught.
I had a 100 spy network with Muscovy for a very long time, but they've caught me a couple of times in the last few years.
Nice.
I'm raising relations with the great powers.
Might be useful.
Yeah, trying to bring at least one of them on side. Probably can't get Spain, certainly can't get France, but England is probably the best chance for an alliance. Bohemia won't do it because they hate Denmark.
Yeah.
Doesn't leave much.
Poland hates me as well.
I hate Poland too.
Brunswick hates me as well.
If you declare war on Riga, that would bring Poland in.
It would also bring France in.
Oh, okay.
France is... yeah.
Defender
Damn
of the Faith.
Damn defender, yeah.
5 loans.
Frustrating.
France only has 65,000 men.
Oh, no.
Like 14.
The Ottomans are over 100,000 now.
Albania moved from Albania to Skopje.
Whatever they got to do.
That's changed as well, hasn't it?
Yeah,
The province of Albania is now 3 provinces.
Duras and let's say
Yeah.
and Albania. Interesting.
I don't think it will help them last any longer.
Do I want to get a 4th colonist?
Ooh, military reform. 200 military power plus army morale or navy.
And the king died.
Pretenders. I'm going for reform the army because my navy sucks.
Finally my king died.
So did yours.
Hooray! What do I want? Yeah, trade. I want trade. Oh gee.
going to have 4 colonies at once soon. They're all on their way.
Well, you've got all the subsidy you can from me.
No, that's fine. I can support them now. With your help.
Oh wow, I need to build a workshop in Dalaskogan. Plus 1.5 ducats.
Oh, nice. Haven't even looked at what mine would give.
That's copper. Trade value is 37. Nice.
Yeah, none of my workshops will be even close to that.
Yeah, you never see them that high. But they've got the Stora Copperberg, the local goods produced plus 5. Diplo is production, isn't it?
Yes.
War of the Protestant League.
Oh, has it started?
It started. Oh, no.
Excellent.
Nobody gets access through my land. Go away.
Alright,
So many.
Burgundy, Riga, Trier, Munster, Cologne, Medberg.
Okay, let's see. Who could I attack without upsetting somebody? Somebody.
Well, do you want to check that next episode? Because we should stop this one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Or, unless you want to keep checking now, we'll just go on for another 5 minutes or so.
I could attack any Protestant one I see, it seems.
Is it worth pausing then to have a little look?
Yeah, a lot of friends join, but the Emperor doesn't anymore. So, a city like Hamburg
Yes,
could
please.
be attacked. And in that case, I could take Friesland, and from there I could take Holland, so... We
So you
attack
can attack any Catholic in the Empire.
any Protestant.
Okay.
I don't know why the Protestant one, but...
Surely they're on the same side of the war, though.
Yeah, but... No, Pomerania is Catholic, so...
Hamburg is on the Catholic side.
Yeah, but Hamburg is not going to join because they're not defender of the faith, I think. If I would
Yes.
attack Hamburg, that's Hamburg. Pomerania won't join. Nassau will join. Friesland will join. Cleve will join. Mecklenburg will join. Venice will join. Savoy will join. Bremen will join.
I wouldn't mind taking Hamburg and Bremen.
I wouldn't mind taking Bremen. But if I can get Friesland, it will be fine as well because I want to go to the English Channel.
Mhm.
From there I can.
I'm not too bothered about the English Channel, but I'd like as much as possible in Lubeck so I can pull as much via the North Sea.
Yeah. To make more, take more money from me, yeah.
Well, if you're going to push it into the English Channel anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it will. Eventually. But sure.
But what I was planning on doing anyway was trying to get as much cash as possible and just giving you guys subsidies with the profit. Much like you were doing with my colonies.
Still need to...
And still are.
Yes.
But are we going to attack Hamburg then? We also attack Bremen, which would call in most of the same.
And if we let the League War develop for a little while, if we can
Yeah.
grab those two now, that would be really beneficial. But if we attack Brunswick later, when the League War's developed some, we could be okay.
Yeah. 4 loans. So shall we stop here then?
I think so.
Alright, well thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already then please do consider subscribing as well. And if you have any tips or advice for any of us, do let us know in the comments. Thanks again. Oh yeah, that's a goodbye from Bussie.
Goodbye.
And from Izual.
Goodbye.
And from me. We'll catch you next time. Goodbye.